Let's see who's all dressed up at the new zoo in Suamico.
Well, it's Neil. Hi, Neil. How are you?
Very good, but I'm not as dressed up as these guys right here. Hey, we're out here with the African penguins, and of course, this time of year, you know, as winter's approaching, it's a little bit different time of year for this exhibit for us because we have to look at winterizing the exhibit. What we actually do is we drain the exhibit, the ponds. We do give them access to outside, so if you come out to visit the penguin exhibit, what you'll see is these guys will be out if the temperature is about 20 degrees and above. They're able to go inside and out, and they can have access to the deck area. There'll actually be like a low fence that'll go across the front, and they have a pool inside. And of course, these penguins, real interesting penguins. You know, there's 17 different kinds of penguins. These particular penguins are from South Africa. Now, in South Africa, there's about 24 colonies, but there's only about 150,000 penguins. And when you look at that, they were, about 35 years ago, there was like 1.5 million. So they certainly have been on the decline. They're a vulnerable species. You know, we're still hoping that we're going to get some reproduction out here. They're part of a species survival plan. But for these guys, it's real important that especially along the coast in South Africa, that oil spills, I should say this, is that oil spills have been really a troubling thing for them along the coast. Actually, in the year 2000, there was about 19,000 penguins died just from an oil spill. So you think about this, you only have 24 colonies. These guys only live up to about 10 years. They're not mature till they're about 4 to 6 years. So at that point, you know, then they can breed for a couple years. So as far as replenishing their numbers, you know, they really don't replenish their numbers as well as that you would think with these guys. Now you can check them out. They're only about 10 pounds. They're what we call a temperate penguin. You know, so they're all penguins are located south of the equator. These guys, you can only find them around the South African coast. Penguins also have, and just like these guys, so you can see their feathers. It almost looks like fur. A lot of people ask me that, the penguins, they have fur or feathers. It's actually feathers, and with that, there's about 70 feathers per square inch on these guys. And actually, the shaft of the feathers themselves have down, so it really works as a kind of a nice wetsuit for these guys as well. Now, these particular penguins, like all penguins, are counter-shaded. You can see the white underbelly, and then you got the dark top. Now, that is simply to help them when it comes to predators, that when the predator looks up, you know, they kind of blend into the sky in the water, and looking down into the water, the dark part of the blue ocean is itself.
Oh, we love to watch them, Neil, and thanks for the information. And we'll let you get back to working with the penguins, and we'll get back to you next hour, okay?
Hey, it sounds good.
Go find your tux, and we'll see you next hour.
I will do that.
Thanks, Neil.